What's up? This is Alton the Analyst, and I am back. I know I've been gone when it comes to these One Piece spoilers, and I'm sorry about that. Let me give you a quick explanation. I'm kind of stewing. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we're still doing. I don't know what's the status of it, but I was in the middle of doing a weekly reaction and a read over of the One Piece chapters with a friend of mine's, Straw Hat Dash. But the consistency wasn't, there. I'm not saying it was all his fault. I'm not saying it was all my fault. It was part of both. But part of the deal of doing thus content, I had to give up doing spoilers. So blame this guy for my absence. And since we're not being that consistent with the stuff anymore, why not return to spoilers, okay? And here I am. That's my explanation. Let's get what you came here for. And that is One Piece 119 spoilers. And if you haven't figured out already, okay, spoiler alert for anyone who is not caught up to the One Piece manga or do not want to get spoiled on the One Piece manga that will be released later on this week. A little recap from last week. We got ourselves a Nika 2? Woman Nika? Sheikah? I don't know what we're going to call her. But Bonnie has been able to tap into a future where she is free from everything and is able to be in Gear 5 mode. A lot of people were mad about that. And I don't understand why, especially if you have reading comprehension skills and you understand what you're reading, then you understand that we've been told this and been hinted to this for weeks now. And oh yeah, if you guys love One Piece in all its entirety, please support the official release and also go follow and find Pew Piece because this is where I get my spoilers. So make sure you guys support the source too. And like and subscribe to this channel so you can be getting more videos and stuff like that. And probably watch review videos of mine, such as this one. Okay, the chapter is going to start off with the Giants cheering for Luffy and Bonnie, but Mars says it's a fake transformation. You know what? Mars is just like you haters out there. Every one of you haters that are mad because they see a woman as a Gear 5th and they scream, "Oh, she didn't deserve it. Luffy deserved it." Ah! No, man. Just chill out, bro. We don't know the drawbacks or anything to the power yet, alright? Mars attacks. However, Luffy transforms into a giant balloon. Luffy tells the others that monsters can recover, so it's better to send them flying instead. So, this looks like Luffy has found some way temporarily to deal with and they call them monsters. That's the crazy part, because that's what people used to call devil fruit users, and we haven't confirmed whether or not if the Gorosei are using devil fruits or if this is just their natural true forms or whatever. And Luffy is just referring to them as monsters. And the other thing I could say that reminds me of the comparison, especially pre-time skip to devil fruits that the Gorosei is showing, is Luffy has found an alternate way to deal with them other than thinking that he can outright defeat them. I would say what reminded me is the Logia fruits, because they were tangible. Luffy had to figure out a way to use its natural element or something that can actually make it tangible. You see what I'm saying? But yeah. Luffy, Sanji, Frankie, and Bonnie do a combined attack that sends Mars away. So, Luffy had a plan, they executed, and it worked. But we did see Luffy send Saturn flying a couple of chapters ago, and he just came did the UFO move back to him. So, is Mars, especially Mars is a bird, so I don't know how. I hope that this works. The ancient robot wakes up and the Den Den Mushi wakes up too and proceeds to continue the broadcast. Thank God. I thought it was going to be one of those cliffhanger, we'll probably get a closure on it in 2 years type of deal, but hopefully we will get exactly where Vegapunk left off. Vegapunk says that which was inherited can be called will, and he hopes it's passed down. We get some reactions from the Big Mom Pirates, also Vivi and Morgans. The Big Mom Pirates part has me a little like wondering about exactly who are we going to see. Are we going to be seeing Katakuri, Cracker, Pudding, and stuff like that? Could we have some kind of hint that Big Mom? Nah, I don't think so. But I wonder exactly what state they'll be in. Where will they be? Like, they didn't say we get a glimpse of Whole Cake Island. They said we get a glimpse of the Big Mom Pirates. So could we see them pursuing some way, like some route or anything? I don't know. Also, I mean, we expected to see Vivian Morgan sometime soon. Going back to Luffy, he attacks Jupiter, my mistake, and Walkery goes for the Elbaf ship. Bonnie back into a kid. She is exhausted. So after one attack so far, we don't know if we see her do anything else because the panels aren't out yet. But after one attack, from what we see, she turns back to a kid. So like I said, this has probably higher drawbacks than Luffy would because she's not used to having that rubbery body. Yo, okay. It says, we see the ancient robot have flashbacks of the voices of Joy Boy. And as Joy Boy screams, Emeth, when the time arrives, you must. And that was it. And after that, the ancient robot leaps forth from the sea and attacks Walkery. Luffy yells, Robot! I don't know why I'm so excited to just see the text of Joy Boy. It's not like we're going to be hearing the voice anytime soon. Well, I mean, pretty soon, because we're in Egghead. We're not too far from the anime. But wow, we finally get to see a freaking statement of Joy Boy. We grow every week closer and closer to discovering the mysteries that we've been living with for decades now. How do you feel? Because I'm excited. So how do you feel? And it is a break next week, and if you don't know what that means, you better find out, because like I said in my last Jeopardy that we had for last break, that every break week that we have, I will be having a few One Piece friends come over to the channel, and we go live on my Twitch as we have Jeopardy. One Piece Jeopardy, okay? And we definitely will be having it next week. We will be having some big name guests. Hopefully, I will see you guys at the live at my Twitch, Alton the Analyst. And if you're not able to make it there live, I will be posting the whole game on here. So make sure you guys be excited for that, because next week around this time, I will be posting the Jeopardy game. So and if you're not following, or if you're not subscribed, I don't know why you aren't by now, but go ahead and do that, and make sure you like this video, because it really does help out the channel and makes the time I put in it worth it. All right, you have a great night. God bless.